Hi, it's me again, and today I just wanted to tell the story of how I fumbled one of the baddest girls in school. I mean, 10 out of 10, and I fumbled her. Let's talk about it. So, it's in middle school, 6th grade. I don't know how old I was. I was pretty young, but middle school, and I think I was in, like, might have been in social studies class or something. I'm not sure what class I was in. Oh, no. It was math. I remember. It was math. Because basically, me and her, I'm not going to say her real name because never know. Highly doubt she'll ever see this, but her name was Zarina. Now, me and Zarina had math class together. And Zarina was an absolute 10 out of 10. I mean, just imagine a 10 out of 10 in euros, and that was her. But she had long blonde hair, she had green eyes, and we were in middle school, so I'll be honest, I'm a short guy, okay? But in middle school, I was a lot shorter than I am now. And so in middle school, I was probably like 4'9" in 6th grade. Like, I was short. And she was already like 5'2", maybe 5'3". So she was tall, had green eyes, long blonde hair. Like, she was her. She was her, to say the least. And I remember we were in math class one day. I think the year had just started. And it was like, we had assigned seats. And ended up getting set right next to her. And instantly I knew right away that she was one of the baddest girls in school. But I was 6th grade. I was not very confident, and I honestly, in 6th grade, just didn't care if I was in a relationship or not. I didn't really even want a relationship. I kind of liked being alone and just being goofy, and didn't really care about any girls at that time. And I remember she was sitting next to me one day, and she started asking me about the math questions on the paper that we were doing. And shoot, math is probably like one of my worst subjects, even though in high school I did pretty well in math. I did alright in math, but in middle school I was terrible at math. So I already knew right away she was asking the wrong person. But I ain't gonna lie, she was bad. So I just started lying my ass off trying to help her when I had no clue what the fuck I was talking about. But I tried. At least I tried. And the thing was with Zarina is, yes, she was bad and everything, but like I said before, I didn't want a relationship. And my friend, call him Jacob, he sat like right across from me. There was like 4 of us. There was like a 4 table. And she sat next to me, he sat across from me. And Jacob was like my best friend in middle school. Me and him, man, we were inseparable. We were best friends. And I remember one day he was talking about this girl that had a crush on him. And I thought it was funny. You know, I'm a kid, and I didn't really care about relationships, so I thought it was funny. So, this is probably one of my biggest regrets in life still, just the way she looked at me. But I went up to the girl that said that she had a crush on Jacob, and Jacob didn't have a crush on her. And I said that he did. And she looked at me, like, smiled, looked so bright, looked so happy, and then I just absolutely just crushed her feelings because I was like, yeah, I'm just joking. And I only did it simply because Jacob did something to me first. He saw how well me and Zarina were getting along. I mean, it was every day I walked in the class and sat down. Zarina, like, start joking with me. She would start asking for help on the math problems. Just anything to start conversations. And he saw that. And so he openly said, in like the middle of the class, he was like, yeah, he likes you, by the way. And I was a kid. I was stupid. I was embarrassed when he said that. But now, if I went back, I definitely would have said yes. But in the heat of the moment, I was so embarrassed. I was like, no, I don't like you. And I saw how she got so hurt about that. I could just tell she was. And she just said, oh, okay. And I'll never forgive myself for that. Because after that, about a week later, the teacher rearranged all the desk seating. And I never sat next to her again. And I never spoke to her ever again the rest of my life. But, yeah. And all because of that, I also crushed another girl's heart in the class that had a crush on my friend Jacob. I wasn't trying to crush her heart, that other girl that had a crush on my friend. But I was so embarrassed. I was just trying to get away, get the attention off of me. And I completely fumbled Zarina. And after that, me and her never talked again. I saw her a few times after, but that was it. Alright, thanks for listening. Bye.